I'm Salma Yaqoob, the independent candidate in Bradford West. As I'm going out and about on the doorsteps and indeed on social media, I'm getting the kind of response of, we really like what you stand for. We can see you've got a principled and consistent track record, but we're worried that the Tories might get in if the left vote is split between yourself and Labour. And I totally understand that concern. In fact, it was something I had to think very hard about myself before deciding to stand in Bradford West. And the reason I came to the conclusion that it was safe to do so, because I am determined, absolutely determined, to oppose the Conservatives and not enable them to get through in any way, is by looking at the figures. If you look at what happened in the last general election and indeed the by-election before that, what you'll see in Bradford West is quite a unique situation. The left of centre vote combines to between 26,000 and 28,000. The last election, Labour Party took around 19,000 votes, and the independent at that time, Respect Party, took about 8,000 votes. In the meantime, the Conservative vote has always been around 6,000 to 8,000. So if you add it all up, and even if you include UKIP, what you've got is a situation in Bradford West where you've got around a 28,000 left vote and around 8,000 to 9,000 right-wing vote. So there's absolutely no way the Tories can sneak in with myself going up against the official Labour candidate, who happens to not be a consistent supporter of Corbyn's policies. So the reason I'm here is to ensure that whether it's in opposition, whether it's in government, whether there's a hung parliament, Jeremy Corbyn has a staunch ally and who supports the national platform that the official Labour Party manifesto is putting forward. I support it 100%, and there will be no reducing of numbers when it comes to the votes in favour of the Labour Party manifesto. On top of that, I have a consistent record of championing the issues that are close to Jeremy Corbyn's heart. I have been there by his side since 9/11, going way back, whether it's on anti-war platforms, fighting the cuts actively, supporting our public health services, championing the rights of students to not have student debt. This is not something that's just come along in this election. And sadly, the official Labour Party representative does not have such a consistent record. When it came to Jeremy Corbyn's leadership bid, she was part of the cabal of MPs who were undermining him, and she went on national television on Channel 4 News to put forward the case that Jeremy is not fit for leadership. So the idea that voting for the official Labour Party candidate is the only way to support Jeremy Corbyn is simply false. There is a win-win situation here. You get the National Labour Party platform, but with a strong, independent and consistent voice if you vote for me, Salma Yaqoob, the independent candidate.